Global.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Oh yeah, bro. You want Dallas Global, man? I'm excited.
Yeah, for MileHighMinute, bro. I can see y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all, the #1 blog in Denver right now? Is it other blogs out there in Denver? Cause y'all the only people I see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We got Fish Scale Media, Barbershop Uncut, Hard. There's some more too. There's actually a lot coming up. Head Clap Radio. There's a lot of people coming up right now.
Yeah.
But I would say like we've been doing it for a minute though, and like staying. We've been real consistent for sure.
Yeah. Now I first got wind of y'all when y'all interviewed Sean Cotton.
Oh yeah, that's love, bro. That's love.
Now how did that come about?
That one was crazy because like I had been DMing him on Instagram, like kind of manifesting it, like, hey man, just like I just want to let you know I inspire, like you inspire me because you be in the blog shit, but also in the real estate shit, and like I'm interested in that too. So I would just DM him. He wouldn't open it because he's big, so there's no hate or anything. Obviously, like if you big like that, I don't expect you to respond. But I was kind of manifesting that shit, and then one day. I done watched all his interviews, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? If not all of them, definitely a lot of them for sure. So I was like inspired one day. I hit him up on Twitter. I was like, hey man, like I'll fly you out to Denver. Just kind of, playing around or whatever. And he responds right away. He's all, man, I'm on my way up there right now. I was like, that shit shocked the fuck out of me. And then we just, linked up and ran it.
Damn, for sure. Now, how did that interview help your platform?
Man, that shit really kind of lifted us up a lot because like I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. A lot of people in Colorado, like a lot of the bigger artists in Colorado, they was fucking with us, but they weren't taking us serious yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then once they seen we linked up with Sean over at Say Cheese, they were like, oh, they for real. So that shit really helped us out, not only in Colorado, but then in Texas too. Like just that like Sperry was actually fucking with us before that, but I feel like after that Say Cheese interview, like he took us even more serious, and it just brought that Denver to DFW connection real strong. And ever since then, I'd say Texas, besides Colorado, is our next biggest market as far as like who watches us and stuff like that.
Yeah, facts. Shit, I know you probably get a lot of artists from our scene because a lot of artists hungry to get out the city, man.
No, for sure. Like I fuck with Dallas, bro, and I've always been a Cowboys fan, so I've always wanted to come down here. So.
Nah, for sure. Now, how you liking the heat?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to move out of Colorado at some point just because the weather would be too cold there sometimes.
Yeah.
But damn, it's humid as hell down here, bro. Like I'll be sweating everywhere.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Now coming out here and actually like seeing the landscape and how everything looks like, what's like some of the biggest differences you notice from Denver to here?
Man, like the city's just like so big here. Like I'd say Denver's downtown is bigger than Fort Worth, but then like Dallas is just way bigger than Denver, like overall, I'd say, like, and then just how all the cities are connected, like right next to each other. Like we got Denver, we got the Springs, which is kind of like an hour and a half out, and then Aurora, but Aurora's like, you know what I'm saying, like it's right next to Denver, but it's just not like Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington. Y'all really got like a lot of shit going on. And then as far as like the music scene and shit, y'all really just be trying to work. Like everyone just down here is about their bread and like, trying to get their work done. So.
Facts.
But and just the scene, like y'all got a whole like sound, culture, a lot of shit going on down here for real. There's a lot of shit.
Facts. Now, what would you say Denver's culture is like?
Man, it's a lot of shit.
Cause shit, I know people that I know when they think of Colorado, all they think about is weed.
Yeah, right. Well, obviously, you got the weed, the mountains, and skiing and shit. But like, man, we really like. If you listen to like, PH Wax or like certain Denver rappers, Trev Rich, like you'll hear that Denver sound, like just, you can even hear it with the way I say Denver, like we have a little sound, it's just not really like there yet, like we really trying to form it. And I'd say it's almost like, Sperry even said it, it's almost like some Bay Area, Cali / Detroit type shit.
Yeah, I pick up that vibe.
Yeah.
So is Denver like, what is Denver, like, how it's the Midwest?
Yeah, that shit.
Is Denver considered the Midwest or nah?
Now I don't say it's the Midwest just because like people in like Chicago and Detroit, like people be saying that's the Midwest, but a lot of people do be saying it's the Midwest, so I'll be confused.
I know shit. When I flew to Denver, bro, I had a layover in Chicago.
Yeah.
So shit.
I would just say it's the West. I wouldn't quite say it's the West Coast because obviously there's no beach there. but I would say it's just the West. That's what I call it. But you could say Midwest too. But some people be in their feelings about that. It's funny.
No, for sure. Now, who are some Texas artists that caught your eye?
Man, there's so many. Right now, who am I really listening to? I like PB. Lil Loaded. Who else, bro? Saucewater, Peso, Rizzo, the whole TSF, they catch my eye. Shout out FMF Goon and Bandito. Sperry put me on now. Man, there's so many. Obviously, you got the mainstream artists like the Yellow Beezies and the Mo 3s and shit too. There's a lot, bro. There's so many artists out here. It's crazy. Like I feel like I can even name them.
Nah,
yeah, those are some of the artists I'm listening to right now. Trap Boy Freddy.
Facts. Now, like, so MileHighMinute is like y'all blog, y'all do podcasting.
Yeah.
What else do y'all do?
We've done shows. We
Okay.
do promotion. We got merch. We also just started up a sports page, so I'm finna just start, posting on like upcoming like athletes and just sports in general, cause like a lot of me and my homeboys, we really been into sports since we were little, so definitely gonna try and get into some sports and shit like that too. But we got the podcast, Spotify and all that. Like, it's really overall, I would say, just a media production brand, because we do, music videos, recaps, everything. But it also really, we got into like the blogging and like the shows and stuff too, because I'm seeing y'all, I'm seeing Sperry, Say Cheese, Real Life Street Stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch my peers, bro, and we had our own little twist to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, facts. Now, do you ever feel like you get flack for posting certain things, being in the media?
Oh yeah, all the time, bro. Like, especially in Denver, because like it's just small compared to like a DFW area, and like people, they don't really understand the blogging down there too much yet, but we starting to. So it's like I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely, you just gotta be smart. With what you're posting and shit like that. And I try my best to be a positive influence, but at the same time, you gotta post the news, good and bad. Like sometimes, it's just the way it is.
Nah, facts. Now, who are some media outlets you looked up to, like, before you started blogging, and how you even get into blogging?
Yeah. So, how we got into it was, I just remember sitting in my room like 3-4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Watching Say Cheese, No Jumpers, Act TV. Everyone, bro, Real Life Street Stars, you know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing all these blogs, but I ain't seen no Colorado artists on them, you know what I'm saying? Obviously it's no flack on y'all, because y'all ain't know about the Colorado artists, right? Because we haven't really had like a huge scene yet. So I'm like, damn, like, we need this out here, bro. Like, I need to see some Colorado artists out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that was really what gave me the idea, I'm watching like all these other platforms. I'm like, all right, shit. Might as well start it. And then, but another reason why, you know what I'm saying? Like, I came from Section 8, bro. Like, I ain't never had shit. Like, growing up, I wasn't able to get what I really wanted. So I just want to feed my family, you know what I'm saying? Like, my future family. And, like, just do what I love, bro. I love this shit, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Now,
What was the question before that?
how did you, like, who was you, what media outlets?
Yeah, so early on it was like, Say Cheese, No Jumpers, Act TV and shit. But recently I've been hella watching you guys, Sperry Springer, Real Life Street Stars. Who else do I really watch? Fuchsias, I watch them sometimes, Diamond Stone. I be watching Atlanta people, like the radio stations in LA and shit too. So yeah, Bootleg Kev.
Nah, for
Breakfast
sure.
Club, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, for sure. Now, what keeps you like motivated to blog, bro? Cause it's hard doing blogging sometimes, man.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, what keeps me motivated is just like, just seeing like how I inspire other people and shit. Like, seeing other people do blogs and that, like, in Colorado and shit. And really what keeps me motivated though is just, like I said, coming from my background and you know what I'm saying, knowing where I want to be and I want to feed my future kids, you know what I'm saying? And, like,
Nah, facts.
my family and shit. So that shit, I just think about that every day. I want to buy my mom a house someday. I want to I want to do a lot of things, just put my family in a position to where we ain't struggling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So that shit just keeps me motivated. And just the fact that Colorado, like, hasn't had this before, so, like, no matter how much hate we get, you know what I'm saying, we still got a lot of love. And I really just want to see Colorado win, bro. That shit motivates the fuck out of me because, like, we got so much talent, so much heat. It just takes the right people to, you know, bridge the gaps, and that's, you know, what MileHighMinute is here to do.
Nah, for sure. Nah, shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask you just because the climate we in the world right now, and like the shit that you report on, I know you report on like a lot of African American culture. Like, do you ever get flack for being like white?
Bro, all the time. All the time. I get called cloud chaser, culture vulture, dick rider, like everything you can think of.
Yeah.
And it's cool though, you know what I'm saying? I know what this game comes with, you know, I expected it. Like I knew that was gonna happen, but I just know that I stick to the real ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you just link up with me in person, we have a conversation, you'll see, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, for sure.
I just keep it 1,000 with my people and shit. And like, I got a lot of respect with, you know, the people out in Colorado and shit really doing this shit, because, like, you know, they see me put in that work, and they've seen me invest, going to their shows and buying merch, and because I really, you know what I'm saying, show a lot of love.
For sure. Nah, shit, it's like, I mean, like you said, I don't personally didn't know about other blogs in Colorado.
Yeah.
But I like how you plugged every one of them in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like as media outlets, bro, like it got to be some type of network. You know what I'm saying? To make the whole scene grow. Yeah. Because like one platform can't cover everything. You know what I'm saying? We need everybody doing their job. We need people putting that work in. You know what I'm saying? And we just bridge it all together. Yeah, it's like a pipeline. You know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna make the scene grow. So shit, I salute you, bro. Like you always showed us a lot of love. I really fuck with your platform. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with what you doing in Denver, cause shit, like I say, whatever I know about Denver rappers, I learned from MileHighMinute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely tapped in. But how do you want to grow MileHighMinute within like the next year?
Man, trying to hit like a goals like right now type shit.
Yeah.
10K subs is like, I'm trying to hit that within the next year, if not sooner, by the end of this year. Really, like, I want to keep doing shows, but obviously the COVID is kind of fucking that up right now, so I'm kind of waiting till that's over. Shit, we want to start a new series. I really want to get going. You be inspiring me with the Instagram shit, because, you know what I'm saying, I know that's the way to get the bread up, so I really want to get some more, you know, members around that are, like, real serious about it, you know. Really start pushing the blog on Instagram and Twitter and social media and stuff. But man, the goal is just to keep going up, bro. Keep working, keep making bread, and you know what I'm saying, keep putting Colorado on the map.
Yeah, for sure. I let them know where they can find you at, bro. Yeah,
you can follow me on my personal at Brandon_Sailor, Instagram, Twitter, all that. You can follow MileHighMinute at MileHighMinute.co on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Make sure you go subscribe to MileHighMinute on YouTube. We on TikTok, but I don't know how that's going because of that shit going on right now. But yeah, man, just MileHighMinute on everything. Look it up, Google it, you'll see it.
For sure. Appreciate you coming out, my boy.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you. Real quick though, you guys shout out my boy Jerry. Without him, MileHighMinute wouldn't be possible.
For sure. All right. Anything else?
Shit, man, just make sure y'all tap into Colorado in the music scene, you know what I'm saying? I know it's definitely not as big as, you know, the DFW or anything, but there's a lot of heat coming out of Colorado, and we finna pop. I know there's gonna be some artists coming up out of that in the next couple of years.
For sure.
Yeah. Appreciate you, bro. And shout out Dallas Global, for sure.
For sure.